ready for this? Yeah. Alright, man. Let's do it. Nice climb. I'm gonna let you go ahead a little bit. Here we are at the top of White Hills.
Cool.
Yeah.
There's a fucking shot, buddy. Last time we were here, it was cold.
Yeah.
Look, they got a new spot over here.
Oh, okay. Little shack. That's first aid shack too. Or that's probably not new. But the view is, I guess.
Fuck, man, that's not gonna be fun to go back down.
No, we'll have to very much take our time.
It was fun coming up though.
Since leaving Goobies in the previous video, we'd only covered about 50 kilometers, taking our time to soak in the scenery along the way. As we made it towards White Hills just outside of Clarenville, the conditions couldn't have been better. Blue skies, calm winds, sun was out. It was the perfect opportunity to put the drone up and capture views that stretched well beyond what we'd already seen from the chairlift. One of my favorite parts of flying the drone is getting that bird's eye view of places you've already been. It adds an entirely new perspective to something that was already impressive from the ground. We had a lot of fun riding up this hill. We took what was no doubt the easiest path up, and it's always hard to get a sense of the climb on camera, but while an elevation gain of about 150 meters in 1 kilometer isn't the craziest thing out there, it's still a pretty good climb. We're no professional riders, but this was a fun challenge for us that kept us humble and careful, and the views at the top were well worth it. And as gravity would have it, what goes up?
First gear is too short. Oh man. This reminds me of mountain biking. That's the thing, dirt bike is more fun to go up, mountain bike is always more fun to go down. Exactly. Second and kind of front and back brake mix. Yeah. ocean. Yeah, definite good call.
After we made it safely back down the hill, it was time to find our way back up to the trailway. And since you've already seen this in the last video, we'll speed things up a bit.
What time of day is it? Give her.
Once we reached the trailway, getting back on track, we turned west again to leave Clarenville behind. You really start to notice the increase of birch trees in this region compared to the spruce-dominated Avalon, something we'd only see more of the closer we got to Central. Being able to pass up an interesting looking detour, we decided to check out a sand pit we saw on the map. We had a long day of riding ahead, but some things you just can't resist.